Hello world, my name is Mike and welcome to the channel of JDM Escape. Now the reason for me to create this channel was I kind of have cars like this all the time and I'm always playing with it, I'm always doing things like on, well, that kind of scale really. You'll see a lot more of all these cars across the channel. So I kind of just wanted to do it and to share it and show you what kind of fun things like this just can be. It's just nice to own these kind of cars, especially when they're getting, 10, 15, 20 years old and older than that. But I like to do all my own stuff, so it's not very often I pay anybody else to do it. I'd rather just do it and learn from it and kind of use a skill or learn a skill and then practice and move on to the next one and do it again. So it's kind of what I've done so far. But you will see on this channel various other things like these other cars, but they won't be featured. There won't be anything on this, because they're just not of interest, not for JDM viewers particularly. So any of you that's been following me on Facebook and on Instagram over the last few weeks, you'll kind of know where this channel's gonna go. If you haven't, just head over now and have a look at JDM Escape on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll find us over there. But there's a lot to come. There is a lot to come. I'm doing a big rebuild on my Impreza, which you'll start to see, possibly in this video actually. Heck of a lot of stuff, engine stuff, rust, paintwork, just like a restoration with a bit of upgrades at the same time. So that's something you're going to see a lot. This, as you will see in the video, is a 1995 Mitsubishi FTO. It's in a lot better condition there than what it was when I got it, but I hadn't started filming at the time when I got it because that was like 4 months ago. And again, as you'll see probably in this video, because I'll start introducing you to the cars that are around, you will see this. This is my car that I bought yesterday. It's a 1994 Honda Prelude. It's 2.2 manual gearbox. It's a good base, but it's not been looked after the best up until this point. So I'm going to kind of rebuild certain things on it, get it right, get it legal, get it safe, get it, quite frankly, looking good. So yeah, let's go. So this is our 1995 Mitsubishi FTO. Now we pulled this out of the barn January this year, so it's been sat 4 months up to now. Today, finally, it's had a windscreen put in it, and I've been waiting to get around to that for 4 months. Now when we pulled it out, it had no rear axle on it, no rear subframe, you couldn't roll it, there's no wheels on it or anything. It had no headlights in it, which we did quite quick, we got lucky with that. It had no interior in it, which we've now got seats in it, but it's not perfect, it's not done. It didn't run. It had an immobilizer on it, which was some old school thing that we didn't have the key for, so we had to just bypass that and rewire it and work around it. But it runs now, it drives, we've got rear brakes on it now, it's got hubs on it, headlights obviously. Front number plate is currently wrong, that came with a bumper, because that wasn't for this car either. But, it's getting there, so we've kind of started it a little bit more today. So windscreen went in, which gave me some enthusiasm back. Graham's somewhere under the back end, fixing a exhaust problem. Front wheels off because of the brakes. Front brakes were sticky, so I just dealt with that. And hopefully, as of next week, she will be going for an MOT, which means that we can use her on the road legally, which would be pretty cool. So the interior is mostly together. It had no door cards, no seats, no steering wheel. I'll find some pictures of it to post up. But the rear seats were in it. The pile of bits and pieces have been in it kind of since I brought it back, since I brought it in here, but we haven't got that far yet. But we made it run, we made it drive. Managed to find everything else for it up to now. So we're sort of going back around it. Now we've restarted it, now it's got the windscreen in it, we've got some more enthusiasm and putting it up. I think it'll be pretty good. So this is my 1999 Subaru Impreza, UK model turbo 2000s. It's kind of looking really sorry for herself right now. Purely because of what started out with an oil leak. But then I found loads of bits of rust and sort of started doing it amongst other things. Trepped most of it, cut the sills out, but it's kind of just taking time to get around to it now. But I'm hoping to get back onto this a little bit. It's already had quite a bit of welding done recently and in the past. Like I said, I'm 6 years into it now, so yeah, it's kind of one thing after another. And the really bad news was that this is a forged engine that I built for it probably 3 years ago, something like that. But once I started stripping it down to find the oil leak, it turned out to be the rear crank seal, which is really, really common on these. But this has now got quite bad crank walk. And if you don't know what that is when the crank plays quite drastically backwards and forwards like that. Which means the entire thing needs stripping back down, just like the front of the car has been, to replace the bearings for definite on the crankshaft and quite possibly even the actual crankshaft itself. So that kind of sucks because I kind of wanted it done for summer, but we're now nearly at the end of May, so whether that'll happen, I don't really know. But we'll see. We'll try. We'll see. But this is necessary in my book. If not, it's probably not going to be around for another 20 years, put it that way. But we'll get there. Takes a little bit of time. Get the FTO done this week and next week, and then we'll get on to the Subaru. And I've got another Subaru that I need to do after this as well. So I've just taken the front plate off the FTO because that plate didn't belong to it. Like I said, that plate came with a bumper, so there was no point being on there. Graham has just done the exhaust. For whatever reason, since I got it, the back box wasn't actually bolted to the centre pipe for some reason. So I'm going to give it a start up and see how much quieter it is. As far as we know, this exhaust is standard. So that's now much quieter than before. But it's a nice sound to say that at this point we haven't done a lot of work to the engine. It's pretty good. Yeah, so that's kind of it for this video. So don't forget, drop us a like, comment below, see if you like the video, see what you want to see, see what you want to see more of. And go find us on Instagram, Facebook, just JDM Escape. I'm sure you'll come across it if you're not already there. See you soon.